All right, so it's 10 a.m. I have already gone out to the store because I had to get a few things for hot for food recipes for tomorrow, and a couple of groceries. I already got a coffee, iced Americano with almond milk from, I don't know where I was, somewhere on Roncesvalles. Roncesvalles is a really cute street near me that has lots of fruit markets and little shops and coffee shops and stuff, and it's always nice because it's so busy in the morning. Everybody's like out and about, like hanging out, having coffee, and like everyone's like has a life of leisure, it seems. So I quite like walking over there sometimes in the mornings, and that's where I've been trying to get a lot of my groceries. So today is a what I ate in a day, obviously, but this time it's in collaboration with Jenné from Sweet Potato Soul. You guys might already subscribe to her channel. It's very awesome and cute. It's all vegan food and recipes and lifestyle. She's gorgeous. She's very talented. I love her recipes. I actually love her what I ate in a day vlogs because they're, I don't know, they've got her own unique style to them. You should go watch them. She's got one right now that's really good, like called Easy Breakfast Ideas. She'll make you want to live in New York. Like, she's totally got the epitome of a New York lifestyle, cute apartment, and then like in her vlog she just sort of shows bits of her life and what she does in New York amongst eating awesome vegan food. So go check her out, she's super cool. And we recently touched base over email, and we decided we were going to do like a little recipe swap and try and make something we've never made before from each other's sites. And so mine requires a little bit of prep, so this is in fact something I planned on making today, but I think it'll be really good, and then we can use it and kind of transform it for something delicious tonight for dinner, because it does have to sit in the fridge for a few hours. And what we're gonna make today is a newer recipe of hers. It's a vegan sausage that she posted recently, and I saw it and I was like, this is awesome. And I've never actually made a proper sausage. Like, I've seen it done with wheat gluten and different things, and then you wrap them in foil, and this is what she made. And I thought, well, you know what, that's the perfect thing to make for this, and for, you know, for me to try something new. I never really try other people's recipes, so let me know if you like this, and maybe I'll try and do it more often with people. But this so far is my breakfast. We're gonna make sausages and maybe eat some breakfast in between. So here we go. I'm not gonna show you the full recipe because you should go to Sweet Potato Soul on Instagram, because that's where her recipe is, and I'll link it below. But it does use cannellini beans, potatoes, vital wheat gluten, and lots of spices and seasonings. I'm gonna try and follow it to a T. I'm not gonna improvise. The only thing I am doing is using a food processor because it's so much easier than mashing everything by hand. But Jenné does make hers by hand, so you can do it. You don't need a food processor. Okay, I freeze my thyme when it's going bad, so I have frozen fresh thyme, but it asks for dry thyme. Probably doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna put some frozen thyme in there. It keeps very well, it doesn't go brown. And it calls for potato starch, which I don't have, nor have I ever really seen, so I'm gonna add arrowroot. I assume it's just a binder. So let's do this and then add the wheat gluten. Now it does ask for diced potato that you can stir in, but I might as well just throw that in there too. All right, and it says 3/4 cup of wheat gluten flour. This is what makes it bind together and taste and feel like a sausage. My guess is if you didn't have white beans, you could use tofu here. All right, there's our dough. Now we're gonna form them into sausages. So you need 4 squares of tin foil, and she says to quarter the batter. So we're making 4 sausages. I'm gonna eyeball it, but you could just kind of go like this and go, that's about 4. And then, very sexually, turn them into sausages. Just joking. Okay, but that is hilarious. Okay. Look at that. Let's make them a little thinner, but you know what? We can do that when we roll them. Sorry, Jenné, I have to be rude. Oh, there we go. It says to roll tightly. I'm afraid that it's not very tight, but see, I'm squishing it, so I don't really know. Okay, well, we'll just go like that. I feel like doing the ends as you roll helps keep it tighter. Okay, so now you just have to steam them for 45 minutes. That's why you want to make these ahead of time. Then you have to let them sit in the fridge to firm up for at least 3 hours or like overnight. So that's why I'm making these now, so we're gonna have them for dinner. The steaming is almost ready. I have like one of those metal steam baskets in a pot with a little bit of water. As a vegan cook, it's pretty funny how I've never really used vital wheat gluten that much. I did make those sausage rolls on Hot for Food, which was a form of sausage, but I did it very quickly and I didn't like do this sort of like vegan curing process to make actual sausages, but it was sausage-like in texture because of the vital wheat gluten. And I made mine with, I think, beans, mushrooms, and kale. So it's really cool because you can use so many different things to make the same thing, and that's what I love about vegan cooking, is that it's essentially just science, and you're trying to recreate the textures and flavors of what you used to eat as an omnivore. And it's kind of funny because in traditional cooking, or in omnivorous cooking, everything is made one way. Like if you talk to trained chefs, like French chefs or Italian chefs or whatever, it's like, this is how you make an arrabbiata sauce, and this is how you make a hollandaise sauce, and this is how you make a beurre blanc, and this is how, you know, everything is like, this is how you make it. And if you deviate from that, you're like, you know, criticized in the sort of fancy culinary world. But when it comes to vegan, there's just so many ways you can do things, which is why I'm always encouraging and I'm always saying to you, you know, add whatever you want, play around, because that's really what it's about with vegan cooking, and that's what's so exciting about it. So I've always wanted to make sausages and like seitan loaves and things like that, to make like deli slices, and you can even make your own chicken. And I think I will start experimenting with that a little bit more because, well, not because we're running out of ideas, but because a lot of people keep saying they can't get the products we're using where they live. But vital wheat gluten is available pretty much everywhere because it's just a byproduct of, you know, making wheat and grain and flour. It's available everywhere. It's not that expensive. And then when you have your pantry, like you've got all your spices and your essentials like miso and things like that, and vegetable stock always around, it's really easy to make this stuff. So I think this is the beginning of my adventures with seitan. So thanks to Jenné for inspiring me with her latest video. Go check it out for this full recipe. I'll link it below, of course. And I think we're ready to steam these guys. So you put the sausages right in the basket here. Mine's not very big, but I think it's okay. And just let them steam. 45 minutes on the clock. Seems like a long time, but you saw how soft it is right now. This is really gonna like, it's basically, I guess, well, it's steaming them or baking the gluten and helping it bind with everything. So now go do whatever you want. I forgot I was gonna make a little bit of breakfast, and I'm on a bit of a probiotic kick, eating fermented foods like sauerkraut and yogurt and stuff like that, because I'm feeling like my immune system is a little low, probably because I've been drinking a lot of alcohol. So I'm gonna have coconut yogurt with some peach slices that I already have in the fridge, and a little bit of granola that I didn't make. It's just a brand that I like. It's a hemp granola. Right, so this is our unsweetened coconut yogurt. Peaches. You're seeing a lot of peaches in my last What I Ate in a Day as well, because I just bought a big basket. I'm also gonna just add some ground chia that I have. And there we go, breakfast. The peaches are so sweet. You know what this reminds me of? Did you ever buy those yogurts that were like yogurt with like a thing of granola on the top that was attached, and then you could take it off and pour it in? That's exactly what this tastes like. I used to eat those all the time. I was obsessed. Okay, I have to go do some phone calls and work. I'll see you later for the sausage party. Well, probably lunch first, but sausage party to come. All right, so it's about 1:30 and I'm shooting a photo for Hot for Food. We already shot this video the other day, but I didn't get photos. So I'm probably gonna, well, I already had one bite of this, and I'm probably gonna have a few more bites. Oh, and I look like a crazy person. So check this out. OMG, pumpkin cheese ravioli. So I'm just shooting photos here. I got in a nice tight shot like this. Ooh. I had to take a bite because I had to cut that one in half and bite it. And I think I got all my photos. Oh no, I have to take a group photo before I can eat it. So what I did is a video for 3 easy pumpkin recipes, and this is one of them. Then I need to get a shot of them all together, so I can't eat it yet. Okay, well, now I'm eating the food that I was shooting because I'm also shooting the pumpkin spice muffins, which are part of the same video. I'm dropping nuts everywhere. This video is gonna be out the last week of September. Okay, I'm done taking my photos. I'm gonna drink this smoothie. Also from the pumpkin video that's coming up. So I gotta go make a phone call because, oh my God, I look insane, I'm sorry. I'm talking to my agent about the book deal that is offered and finalized very soon. Oh, so I gotta go make a phone call. Oh, Sniggles is hanging out in the kitchen. Oh, it just got so dark. What happened? The light went out. Sniggles. You're not eating your lunch that I gave you. Go eat your lunch. It's 4 o'clock and I'm cleaned up from the mess I made shooting hot for food stuff. It's about to get really bright. Anyway, and I'm just gonna eat some of these cucumbers that I got at the farmer's market a while ago and they've lasted this long and they're about to go bad, so I had to cut off some of the bad parts, but they're still good and crispy. Eating them with my favorite hummus. Well, one of my favorite hummuses. I'm probably not gonna eat all of these cucumbers, but maybe half. And then the other half, so they stay fresh, I'll just put them in some water in a container and leave them in the fridge. And then in a couple hours, we'll make some dinner with our ready vegan sausages that are curing in the fridge. I haven't peeked yet, so I don't know what they're like. I hope my sausages are good. They really expanded in the steamer. Whoa. Daddy, would you like some sausage? That is a big sausage. Mine look a little fatter than Jenné's. Now, it's still quite soft, I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's cut one and see what happens. They've been in there since at least six and a half hours. Maybe because that one's fat. Let's see what the thin one looks like. Interesting. Okay, so let's cut it because I think these need to be like cooked in a pan and then we'll add them to something. And I think they'll toughen up even more. Pretty cool though, look at that texture. Okay, so I think I'll just pan fry one of these. Should I taste it before I cook it? Taste is on point. You could probably freeze these. And I also just realized you probably don't even know what Daddy Would You Like Some Sausage is from because I'm so old and I'm making a very old reference. So Google it. And watch the video because it's friggin' hilarious. And then what are we gonna eat with this? Now, Jenné on Sweet Potato Soul has an awesome recipe for these sausages with grits and roasted red pepper, which she eats for breakfast, but you could also eat for dinner. Now, I myself have never seen grits in the store, and I looked for them at 2 stores today, the little markets I went to, and I couldn't find them. So I would love to try grits. I never have, actually, and I know it would be so good with vegan sausage, but we're gonna have to come up with some other replacement right now, and maybe that's quinoa with some steamed broccoli. I need to eat some veggies, that's for sure. I forgot I'm on my probiotic thing, so I'm gonna put sauerkraut on the cooked sausage. And then I also have that leftover pumpkin ravioli from my photo shoot earlier today, so maybe I'll just cook up some broccoli with the sausage, put some sauerkraut on it, and then also eat the pumpkin ravioli. I just have to eat a mishmash of stuff. I'm gonna cook the sausage in just a pinch of oil. All right, here's my strange dinner. I'm gonna add some broccoli, but it was fast. It's definitely not photo worthy. And we'll add sauerkraut on top of the sausage. Ta-da! All right, sauerkraut, sausage. Mmm. Flavor on point. Who likes steamed broccoli? I do, said no one ever. I just like it lightly steamed, but still crunchy. It doesn't even need anything on it. But you know, if you wanted to add our nacho cheese sauce onto your steamed broccoli, I'm not gonna stop you. Oh, well, that's what I ate in a day, everybody. Well, I'm still eating, but that is what I ate. I like it in past tense because you're obviously not watching it live. So I know some people are calling it what I eat in a day, but it's not what you eat in a day every day. It's what you ate in that day. So that's why I call mine that, but I don't know what the rule is or why or what you prefer, but I can't change it now. I'm gonna go watch Chelsea and eat my dinner. That's it. What I ate in a day. Follow me on Snapchat, Hopper Food on Snapchat to see more of what I eat. Sometimes I remember to snap, sometimes I don't, but there's always something fun to watch there, including pictures and videos of Snickle Says. Also stay tuned for that pumpkin recipe video at the end of September 28th, I believe. 3 easy pumpkin recipes. Okay, ta-ta for now. Well, unless I eat something else, but if I don't, ta-ta. It's not that exciting, but I'm just eating this little bit of popcorn that's left in this bag from a while ago. It's still good, it's homemade. All right, that's all. I'm accountable to you.